Hey, what's up, everybody? I would have, done it last night, but it was just like other stuff not going on. I just thought I'd just save it for today, just to do yesterday's game. I guess it was a big April Fool's on us because we probably thought that they was gonna get blown out, especially how much guys we got on the roster, especially most of everybody is like injured. So you might as well just sit like everybody else out for the rest of the season and just let your eight, well, might as well say seven, because Gary Trent Jr. got injured during this game too. So yeah, just crazy enough. And I don't know, it just, we know the season kind of went to hell just because of who our coach is, and plus managers were not management, I was just say higher ups were all favor of hiring Doc and whatever. But I said before, if he's like go up and like, is he be like a assistant GM to the team or the president of basketball operations after this season, I'm fine with that. But
See, I agree with you. He has a lot to offer the team.
yeah,
That just wasn't the position for him.
mm-mm, not at all.
Because he has the knowledge there. Do you know what I mean? He has the intelligence and, you know.
Like getting the players, bringing the players and stuff like that. That's one thing he's good at. But
Right.
like coaching wise, no. Any freaking so-called defensive coordinator can go too. Just ridiculous. But anyways, enough about that. With their now it has to be like a 7-man roster from this point on. So it's gonna be interesting what they're gonna do tomorrow when they go against Boston. And you see, like, okay, majority of their players are like hurt, except for the But there is a missing factor though. Here's one thing: you had Alex Adetokunbo, and he played yesterday, but you only played him for like 4 minutes. That was it. I don't know. It's just one of those things I don't get at all. And what Doc was thinking. Um, what else? So yeah, it's like either they're gonna have to deal with playing with seven players, or B, they still got a contract that's open for a two-way. Maybe they can find somebody like the last minute at least to finish the rest of the season, because they only got like a little bit over a week left for the season to end. But like I said, I can't wait for the all season. But anyways, let's just get to y'all probably just see some of the numbers already. Let's just get to quarter status. Um, the Bucks never led this game, and you know, not surprised. And yeah, the lowest scoring they did in the quarter, Milwaukee was 20. Then you got Houston with 27. Um, Second quarter, you see they kind of cut it close, 24 to 27. And those were the two lowest that the Houston had gotten. The quarter was 27. Third quarter, yeah, it was really, scoring high. You have Milwaukee with 34, then you got Houston with 31. Then you got the fourth quarter where both teams scored their highest in the quarter. Milwaukee 35, Houston 34. So yeah, because the second half is mainly like the Bucks were trying to get the game come close. So yeah, they was hustling. Although because I think I don't know if the missus has said this or somebody else said this, but these guys are gonna be fighting for a position to stay on the next season. You know what I mean? You got Osman Dane. That is, I didn't know he was a restricted free agent. So even if somebody try to pay him, the Bucks can outmax whoever team is trying to like pay him more. So obviously they should keep him and do that, like maximize and keep him on there, in my opinion. But that's just me. But anyways, let's go to team status. Because you already know today's word is turnovers. It just can't stop. So let's see. Oh wow, okay. They both kind of evenly in field goal percentage with 47%, but Milwaukee had 42 to 89. Then you have Houston with 41 to 87. Oh, about the same in 3-point percentage too. That's crazy. 43%. So 3-point shooting for the both teams did pretty good. 17 to 40 for Milwaukee. Houston 18 to 42. Free throw shooting, not too bad. 12 to 16, 75%. Then you have Houston with 19 to 22 with 86%. Very close rebounding. The Bucks did get more, 45 to 42. And majority of those rebounds, it's got to be by Jericho Sims because he did have 8 offensive rebounds. So that's something huge. So out of his 8 offensive rebounds, they end up getting a total of 15. So finally, they good like with the offensive rebounding. 15 to Houston's 12. Then both teams tie in defensive rebounds with 30 apiece. Yeah, other problem, assists, not passing enough. 21 to Houston's 30, or maybe they pass it, but they just ain't making them. Let's see. Not that much defensive going on. You got 3 steals for Milwaukee and 7 for Houston. 1 block for Milwaukee and 4 blocks for Houston. Okay, so the turnover is not as it's bad, but it's not as bad as normally they would. 15 turnover for Milwaukee and Houston with 8. Points conceded off turnovers is 18 to 7. But Milwaukee had no fast break points, but Houston had 14. Points to the paint, kind of close, but 40 Milwaukee, 46 Houston. And let's see. Like I said, the Bucks never led in this game, so. But the highest, largest lead that Houston had was 20, so it didn't get like too far crazy. Because like I said, the second half, this young team that we got playing right now, we're hustling. So it's always good to see that. So let's just go to the team scores. We'll start with Milwaukee first. Well, Pete Nance, got a little better. Played like almost the whole game. Him and Ousmane Dieng and AJ Green, which is just insane. But anyways, Pete Nance with 23 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 5 and 9 from 3, not too bad. 3 rebounds, but crazy enough 2 turnovers, but he did hit a. Oh, he was the only one that got a block. Yeah, they got to fix that scenario. You got Ousmane Dieng. Let's say play almost the entire game. 36 points, so that's a career high from him. And the game high, 15 to 31 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, which is that's bad. Perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. So he had a double-double, but very close to a triple-double. But like I said, the turnovers, it just really got to be controlled. And plus, I think he's the only one that had like the most like turnovers that was like seriously bad. He did had 1 steal, so that's good. AJ Green with 15 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 5 of 13 from 3. Like I said, I'm glad he's trying to get some like mid-range shots open, but just gotta make them. Anyways, a near double-double with 8 rebounds, but had 2 assists and creating enough 2 turnovers. But like I mentioned with Gary Trent Jr., he got injured during the first quarter and just didn't play since. Although that's Andre Jackson Jr. got the highest plus minus with +2. Anyways, Cormac Ryan with career high for himself. 25 points, 9 of 14 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, just 2 turnovers, but 1 steal. Andre Jackson Jr. with 8 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and crazy enough, got 2 turnovers. So let's move on to Houston. You got Kevin Durant with 19 points, 7 of 16 from the field, 3 of 4 from the free throw, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, so near double-double for him, and 1 block. Jabari Smith Jr. with 12 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 blocks. Alperen Sengun had 25 points, 9 of 13 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw, near double-double, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Amen Thompson with 18 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 8 of 8 from the free throw, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals himself. Reed Shepard with a yeah, go continue.
Is it that one?
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Said 27 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 9 of 14 from 3, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. And I guess the only person to talk about from their bench would be Josh Okogie with 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So, final score 113 to 119, so a very close game. The game they had, like in November, it was a close game too. 115 to 122 in Milwaukee. So, yeah, Houston won the season series. And, of course, like I said, they got Boston tomorrow, so that would be interesting. So, we're going to go to standings, then we're going to go to, probably go to, like, team stats, like, we can look at each player or something like that. So, I know, like, the standings ain't worth looking at, but there's still other things that hasn't been resolved. Although, the top 10 team in the East is set, but we don't know where they're going to be sitting. From 5th all the way down to the 10th seed, anything can happen. Of course, you got Detroit, Boston, and the Knicks both clinching their divisions. And got Cleveland in there. You might as well just say they clinched the playoffs, too. Got Atlanta. And, 76ers moved up. Okay. Toronto went down, and they're tied with Philly. So then you got Charlotte. That's made an amazing comeback in the 8th seed. So it'll be the first time them in them playoffs in a long time. Of course, Magic and Heat both dropped, and of course, Milwaukee, Chicago, Indiana, Brooklyn, and Washington are eliminated from playoff contention. But it just looks overall like out of the teams that's eliminated, both East and West, the Bucks do got the best record. Although it just sounds silly, but it's true. Anyways, on to the West. So there's a few things that actually increased. So besides the Thunder, the Spurs, and the Lakers, I think they both won their divisions. I believe they did. Oh yeah, and yeah. They all three of them won their divisions. Denver clinched the playoffs, and just knowing, but this is probably was like yesterday or something like that. By them being the Bucks, Houston clinched a playoff berth. Then you still got the Timberwolves, got Phoenix. So these two still haven't officially clinched yet, because I guess it can go either way from 6th to 10th. 6th to 9th, I should say. Clippers clinched, the play-in. Well, most likely they're going to be in the play-in tournament. Portland and Golden State both going to be in the play-in tournament. And of course you got Pelicans, Grizzlies, Mavericks, Jazz, and Kings eliminated from playoff contention, and you got the Wizards with okay, so got the Wizards that got the worst record in the NBA. Now we can look at stats. Let's see. Let me look at team stats. Well, not team stats, but like players. Okay, they would let me. Statistics. So hopefully that works. Okay, there we go. I'll just remember to click that from now on. But of course, you got Giannis leading the team, scoring with 28 points a game. Then you got Kevin Porter Jr. and Ryan Rollins around 17 points a game. From the bench, you got Bobby Portis with 14 points a game. Kyle Kuzma with 13. You got Miles Turner with 12. Cam Thomas, although he's gone, 10. Miles around let's say 11 points a game. Same thing with Ousmane Dane, AJ Green with nearly 10 points a game, and Cormac Ryan, although he only played 5 games, 9 points a game. So let's go with rebounding. Of course, Giannis led the team with almost 10 rebounds. 6 rebounds for Bobby. Jericho Sims with 5 rebounds. Same thing with Miles Turner, Kevin Porter Jr. Ryan Rollins, you got like 35 rebounds a game, and same thing with Kuzma. Ousmane Dane with 4. Now let's go to assists. Kevin Porter Jr. leads the team in assists with 7 assists a game. Ryan Rollins with, might as well say, 6 assists. Giannis with 5. I won't even count. You know what? I'm not going to count these players that they got on here that's not even with the team. Ousmane Dane with 3. Then Kyle Kuzma with 3. AJ Green with 2. Let's see. Let's go to steals. And I believe that Kevin Porter Jr. leads the team in steals with 2 steals a game. Ryan Rollins with nearly 2 steals. Giannis with nearly 1. Ousmane Dane nearly 1. And Cormac Ryan, Miles Turner, Kyle Kuzma, Bobby Portis. I guess just all of them just nearly got like a steal a game. That's insane. Let's see. Blocks, we already know it's going to be Miles Turner that's going to lead the team with blocks. Yep. Yeah, everybody else is like, almost a block a game. And not, I think that's probably all the statistics that would let us look. Yeah, that's pretty much for that. But I don't know why they got team leaders like up here and half of it is not even accurate unless they just thinking, oh, that's at home. Okay. Who's the team leaders on the road? Oh, okay, now that kind of makes sense. So you got home and you got road. There we go, much better. Just have to clear that out. But anyway, guys, alright, appreciate y'all watching. We do a lot of content like Bucks, wrestling, comic book movies, TV news, and Milwaukee development. So, if you like today's video, please give it a like. Drop a comment if you got anything to say about, yesterday's game. Click the notification button so you know when the next video comes out. And please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And when we do that, we will start doing giveaways. So, please subscribe. Check out the website, WrestleFansSpeakout.weebly.com. upcoming events. You find our sponsors and who we are sponsoring to. Like we're sponsoring Maggie's Mary, and we also sponsoring Phoenix Pro Wrestling. Also, we're sponsored by Midwest Wrestling Collectibles and Great Scott Sports Cards. All their information is on the sponsor page. But that's it. And man up, woman up.
I'm gonna go get us a snack.
Okay, cool. Man up, woman up, face up.
Okay, fuck up.
Check in your mental health. Until the next video, you guys have a good one and see you later.